Claim number 11, 64G952M, 689 East Morning Dove Court, 70 degrees outside.
The pitch is about a 12, maybe 11. And we're going to go attempt to repair the shingle. You're making sure you're recording?
Yep.
Just for make note of the video, the nails are already pulling through. You're good. Keep on the shingle. Shingle's already kind of losing some of its structural integrity. We're not even holding it up 15% at a 15% angle. So you already have delamination. So it's already failed the brittle test. It's delaminating, all of them are delaminating, popping off in the middle. See that gap? So it's already pretty much failed the brittle test, but we're gonna go ahead and protect the property and nail another shingle in here. Here's the other problem. So the current shingle cannot be, it's too long. This is the current size. This is the regular size. So it's not condom-like, it's not compatible. Plus it's not uniform in appearance. But we're gonna go ahead and protect the property from further damage. So we'll go ahead and get this shingle in here intact. But like I said, we cannot snip the shingle, Mr. or Mrs. Adjuster, because there's not a membrane in here. I know you're gonna say that we could clip the shingle in at the end in the valley, but the only reason we can clip it in a valley or an eave because there is ice and water shield up under it. So a filled shingle you cannot snip. For International Building Code or manufacturer specs. We must hold the shingle up to get a flush driven nail in here. You can see the nail strip. So we're not excessively holding it up. As you can see the granule off. You must be able to get a flush driven strike in here, so we're not holding it back any more than what needs to be done. Trying to be too soft with it. Same thing. You see where the old nail was? This is going right next to it. So we have to hold the shingle back at least enough to get a flush driven nail in. That's where the old hole is, that's where the new hole is. You see what it's doing to the shingle? It's a failed attempt to repair. Same thing. Old nail, new nail. You gotta be able to get a flush driven nail in here. You can't use a roost snake on architectural shingles, so we must be get a flush driven nail. Old hole, new hole. This is actually even lower. Look. It's destroying the shingle. Same thing. Actually lower than the same thing, everything's delaminated, coming apart. Look at this. Failed brittle test, failed repairability. Cannot be repaired. Must be able to get a flush driven nail. I'm gonna push it in with my finger just to try to protect it a little bit more right next to the other nail. Another one. Try and do it by their specifications. Hard and dangerous. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start it with my finger. Hold it up. Flush driven nail. This angle. Right by the other nail. Same thing. Creases. We're on 11 or 12 pitch, makes a huge difference when you're trying to get a flush driven nail in. Failed brittle test. One more besides the one that fell. We got to secure it over here. Same thing. I'm gonna start it with my finger right here. See, they don't want you to hold the shingle back, but you can get started. Same thing. Failed brittle test, so. All right, appreciate your consideration, State Farm. Be looking for that scope in the mail for this complete roof replacement.